Hi guys, thank you for clicking onto this video. If you are new, welcome. My name is Eva, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. For those of you who are new on my channel, I try to help people avoid scams. So if this is the kind of content that you're interested in, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to check me out on social media. All the links are gonna be down below. My username is evaamateja, and today we are back for another top MLM fails, and this one is going to be a ride, so buckle up. And as usual, just a little disclaimer. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first one, we know this girl because she is a very problematic beach body, and I've already featured her once or twice before. So this is her story. They like to share their stories with us, their success stories. So 1 year ago yesterday, I clocked out of my 8 to 5 for the very last time, and boy did Mondays used to look a lot different. Dreading the work week, my early morning alarm, and sleeping in until last minute. Discipline? No. 9 hours spent inside an office working hard for someone else on projects that weren't meaningful to me, with no potential of a raise and little growth. Well, that's a little bit sad if there's no potential for a raise or anything like that, but honestly, I don't even know if I believe her at this point. She's very, very sneaky, so very little motivation and excitement for my everyday life, holding on to weekends and vacations like my life depended on it. High levels of stress matched with low levels of productivity, regular emotional breakdowns, driving home in tears, and severe anxiety. Binge eating as a way to cope with my everyday, and an all-time low on my own health and fitness journey. So she's a Beachbody coach, so that's why she put that in. Now my Mondays and everyday look like creating my own schedule and spending hours a day on me through my morning routine, daily workouts, multiple mile walks, making yummy meals from home, and getting to spend more time with B and our new 4-legged friend, Journey. Oh, they got a new dog. There was an incident where her boyfriend's dog passed away, and all she did was use that to get sympathy out of people and to promote her beach body. So I don't think I showed that in my video, but yeah, I've seen it on Kiki Chanel's videos. So she's not the nicest person, this girl. Cheering on other women on their health and fitness journey, and mentoring an amazing team of women to build their own coaching biz. Waking up with excitement and a mind at ease for the day ahead. Unrushed mornings, and starting my work day around 10 or 11. Yeah, she doesn't have any discipline. Working from wherever I feel like that day, the porch in the sunshine, my home office, the couch, a coffee shop while traveling. Living and creating a life that is wildly meaningful and purposeful. Your Mondays don't have to look like that dreadful list I know most of you are too familiar with, but it starts with a choice. A choice to either stay exactly where you are or to make a change. Very inspirational, super inspirational. So we see here she is selling that lifestyle. Oh, I can work from anywhere. I can work while traveling. First of all, I don't know why they like to say that as if it's a good thing. You can travel and work, when, like, why would you want to work while you're traveling? So I really don't understand the logic behind that. They always like to say as if that's the greatest thing ever, that you can work while you're on holidays. Then obviously work on the porch, on the beach, or wherever. It's just selling your lifestyle. So she had a motivational post. I don't know if you can call that motivation, but let's take a look at it. I don't know if this song is gonna get copyrighted, but in case if it does, this reel says, when someone asks if I would ever go back to working 8 to 5 for someone, and then the song goes, I would rather go blind, boy. So very distasteful and just dumb, because I'm pretty sure you would rather go back to an office job rather than losing your sight. I really don't like that joke or whatever it is. So the caption says, excuse me, you mean would I rather spend all of my days in a freezing cold fluorescent lit office, count the hours down till 5 p.m. every day, only live for the weekends, work on projects and with co-workers that drain me, only get 1 week of vacation every year. Wait, what? What kind of a job was she in if she didn't have the right to get a raise or only got 1 week per year? I don't think that's legal. Does this actually happen or is this girl lying? Have a cap on how much money I can make and only get a 0.50 annual raise. Work hard for someone else's gain. Be told no or get a bitchy remark when I request for my vacation time. Dread my early AM alarm and have to rush off to a job that I hate. Yeah, absolutely effing not. I'll choose the latter every time. But in all seriousness, so grateful I took the leap to start my own online virtual coaching biz, and for the way it's allowed me to create a life and career that is fulfilling, rewarding, and aligns with all of the things that are most important to me, like time and space freedom, the ability to create my own schedule, travel the world, and work, live from anywhere, and get to serve, connect, support, and mentor the most amazing humans on their journey. The list goes on for days. Girl, if you resonate with this and are ready to break free from monotonous routine, did I even say that right? Monotonous. Stop checking the boxes society tells you will lead to a fulfilling life because you have proof from your own experience they don't, and know in your heart that you were made for more, and are willing to put in the work to create a life and career that aligns with that big vision and dreams you have for you. And then she's looking for new women and she says, I only have 5 spots left. So again, that sense of emergency, hurry up before the spaces are filled. At least she included the disclaimer down there. It's the same stuff over and over again. This is for the better life. You can travel and work. Again, I don't know why would you want to work while you're traveling, but I don't know if the stuff that she's saying about her office job are correct, then yeah, of course you'd be miserable with getting only 1 week a year or no raise, stuff like that. But then you can always get a better corporate job. You don't need to turn to MLMs, or there's other things that you can try to do, like let's say YouTube. Next one says, our first pop-up. When your husband believes in the business model and in you, it makes the journey so much more fun. And learning from the trade show guru himself, I have to say, is a perk. Our first pop-up together was great and we're already planning the next one. This is only the beginning, so stay tuned. We had such a good time connecting with other small business owners and supporting one another. So I hope she means other, like, I think this is Monet. So I hope she means like other Monet huns. She's comparing being in an MLM, being in a pyramid scheme, to being a small business owner. It's so annoying. It's so unbelievably delusional because being in a pyramid scheme does not equal to having your own small business. It's very, very, very different. And they'd always be like, this is the time, this pandemic is the time when you have to support small businesses. Your MLM is not a small business, so shut up. Next one is a reel. So she says, why I started doing this? Well, it's the sleep part for me. So she says, work from Wi-Fi. Well, did you know that you actually work from Wi-Fi wherever you work? Like all companies, all businesses have their own Wi-Fi. So then she says, get to choose your time. Again, no, you're hustling 24/7, so shut up. More sleep, less stress, and free trips. Again, the trips are not free. You usually have to pay for your plane tickets. Usually, I think it's only the accommodation that's paid for, so they're not free trips. And less stress, I don't know, if you're cold messaging 150 people per day, just trying to recruit new people in order to get any money for yourself, I wouldn't call that less stress. But what do I know, right? The next one had me laughing because it says, when people say Monet doesn't work or anything negative about it, just know I'm rolling my eyes inside. It's pretty obvious it works, LOL, and then Walmart crap, and then Monet. But in the picture on the left, her hair is wet. She's literally in the sea, so her hair is wet from the salty water, which of course is gonna make your hair gonna look crap. And then on the picture on the right, her hair is clearly dry and brushed. So I don't think this is a fair comparison, and I don't think there is much difference in her hair, honestly. Okay, so the next one is a little interview that I found. I'm gonna let it play all the way, and then we're gonna add a few comments at the end.
When I started this business, actually, I was in beauty school, I was pregnant, I just quit my job, and I was like, I need something. I need something that I'm not making somebody else rich, something that I could do on my own time and give me freedom with financial freedom. So this was definitely my golden ticket that I never knew I needed. But that's just a little bit about me.
Thank you so much for introducing yourself. You're so amazing. Like, literally, right before you hopped on, I was literally saying, like, you're an inspiration. You're literally, like, a light. You are so amazing. Like, if you guys haven't followed this girl, you guys need to go follow her. Her reels are unreal. No pun intended.
I love it. I like that one. Good one.
But she literally does some really great reels, guys. And if you guys need some inspiration on reels ideas, check her stuff out because she's got some great stuff. But let's get into it. I want to interview you a little bit. I want to know, what made you want to join this company, this business, this opportunity to begin with?
Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, at the time I was going to beauty school, I just quit my job because I hated the way I was treated. I hated that I had to, call out or even just request a day off that I needed for, for example, my grandma's funeral. Like, they didn't give me that day off. So that was like my tipping point where I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I hate being on somebody else's time. And I honestly just hated working there. So I quit. I went to beauty school because it was honestly the only option that I thought was there for me. This came along, and I also found my other half in the process, and I got pregnant. And like I was saying earlier, I knew I needed something that would give me time freedom with baby, which was at the top of my list. I didn't want to have to miss all of the milestones. I didn't want to have to hear from somebody else like, oh my gosh, she just took her first steps. Like, no, that was not what I wanted. I needed something that could give me the time freedom while still pulling my part. At the time that I joined, we were in a lot of debt with our rent, with our phone bills, and I just didn't think that I had it in me to do this, but I did it. Even though we were in so much debt, I did it anyways, because I knew that deep down, this was something that could give me that freedom, and it has totally given me that. And I'm not the type of person to always want to feel like I'm depending on somebody else. I didn't want my other half to feel like I was just, like,
in it for the money.
Yes, exactly. I want
I feel you on that 100.
I want to be independent. I want to feel like I'm taking care of other people rather than everybody else taking care of me. So that is why I joined. I have so many different whys, but essentially that is the big one of why I joined.
That is so amazing. And like you said, you joined when you were not financially stable at all, and you had debts. That is a huge reason why I joined myself, and I literally, that's one of my whys, is because I want to be debt free, and this opportunity gives you that financial freedom. And for any mamas out there, who either have just given birth or are still in their first year of having their kid and have not gone back to work, but yet you want that independence, like she was saying, you want to feel independent, but not having to rely on someone all the time and ask for money, because you want to buy clothes for yourself or treat yourself to something, because mamas deserve to treat themselves too. Don't think mamas don't deserve it, because they do. And I might not be a mom, but I give a lot of credit to you mamas out there, because you guys, run this business, and this business is not for someone that is not busy. If you do not have a busy life, forget it. You're gonna be stuck forever, you know. And people think, oh, well, I'm too busy, I can't do this. The excuses, you know. Look at her. Mahina is a prime example. You know, she literally takes care of 2 kids, you know, raises her kids, and is able to still manage to go to the beach, run her business, enjoy her life, take care of her kids, make sure her kids are being well taken care of, and managing all this time. And it's just like, it's amazing. Like, you're doing an amazing job. And you know, like,
I'd love to add something onto that if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
Like she was saying, being a mom is not an easy job. And a lot of people think that, oh, you're just a stay-at-home mom, like you have it easy. It's not just about staying home. It may not be physically, like it may not require a lot of physical things, but it definitely drains you mentally and emotionally. And that is honestly the hardest thing about being a mom, is being drained emotionally and mentally and physically. Trust me, it's definitely hard running around all the time. But you know, being able to have something that whoa, Maka, stop barking like that, you crazy dog. Sorry. Being able to have something that gives me the freedom, but also the community that I needed. I never knew that. I honestly didn't even know about the community before I joined. And when I was pregnant and became a new mom, I lost a lot of my friends because I wasn't in that scene anymore. And this allowed me to make more friends. I made some of my best friends in the world. I know that some of them will be in my wedding one day, and meeting new friends, you know, like Sarah. So what am I trying to say? The support is there. The community is there. And being able to dream big is there. You know, I never got to be able to dream big before. This was something that was very new to me. This is a safe place to dream big, is what I'm saying. So if you're a mom and you're trying to find an escape from, you know, just missing time with your children, or if you're trying to find something that will give you just a little bit more freedom, or even just a couple extra $100 a month, which we all know helps, this can totally be for you. Whether you're
or even the friendship.
Exactly.
You know, like this community isn't biased at all. Like, we have moms in here, like, you know, mommies, and we have fur mommies. We got, you know, a wide range from men to female. You know, it's not like it's only for girls. This is not anyone can
Monat
do this
doesn't
business.
care. Monat, like a lot of
thing.
jobs care about, you know, sometimes I've been looked at a job and I didn't get the job, or I've been looked at and I got the job. This business does not care who you are. It doesn't care what ethnicity. It doesn't care what color. It doesn't
There's
care
no background checks.
Exactly.
There's nothing like that.
It's
There's
amazing.
no quotas. There's nothing.
Okay, so we're going to end that there. So this was a handful. Maybe the most unprofessional setting that I've ever seen these kind of videos being made. Well, not that they're very professional, but this girl there was someone in the background, like, and they kept making noise, and then the phone ringing, and then she kept looking away, and she was so distracted. And then, yeah, oh, we have a wide range of anyone. We take in anyone and everyone with a pulse. And then she's like, we got moms, and we got mommies, and then we got dog mommies. Great job. Very prepared for this interview. They're selling you a lifestyle and false promises, and this is Monat, and we know, again, we've seen their income disclosures before. A lot of people are just losing money. This job makes you go into debt because you're not earning anything, and you keep purchasing products. You keep spending your time on the hustle. It's very hard to recruit. It's very oversaturated. People know what MLMs are now more and more. They're more and more educated. So it's very, very hard to recruit, and then you just end up being in debt. You just end up spending more and more money on this. So the fact that they're saying oh, I joined to pay off my debt. But it's like, yeah, no, that doesn't happen. And then again, the same thing. She's a mom. She wanted to be home with her kids, didn't want to miss any milestones, stuff like that. It's just the same manipulation tactics over and over again. And this is because they mainly do target moms who would like to spend more time with their kids, and yeah, or moms who, either way, like moms who work and would like to stay home with their kids, or moms who don't work and who would like to earn some money while being home with their kids. So yeah, this is their main target. So definitely a bunch of BS. I'm going to try to include a lot more of these types of interviews because I feel like they're very funny, and you can kind of see a pattern of same stuff being repeated over and over again, and just how they're basically just selling you the lifestyle. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap that up here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel for more anti-MLM content. If you're one of my Instagram friends, as always, thank you so much for your support. And if you're not coming from my social media, feel free to check me out. All the links are going to be down below. My username is evaamateja. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.